Hello and welcome. I will unmute my mic and then we will talk. Let me just click a button and do something. Going to notice something a little bit different about the stream tonight. It's not obvious yet, but I've been looking at my stream archives and a few other bits and pieces, and I've noticed that the bright blue borders around the stream can be a little bit, or at least I find them a little bit distracting when I'm just looking at stuff back, because I watch my streams back a little bit just to see if I've done anything, made a mistake, just to make sure they all sound all right and everything like that. I noticed something when I was doing this. Just bear with me in a moment, and I will have to do something else that I just momentarily forgot, so I just have to do some typing here, so just bear with me. Then once that's done, I will show off how cool the new stream is, or how cool the thing I've done is. So let's do that. And I've also decided we're going to do a full run of Battle Chasers Nightwar based on everything. So that means Final Fantasy 15 is going back on hiatus. I promise I'll get through it at some point, but yeah. Just gotta type up a tweet. There we go. Make sure we get all those neat little hashtags in, because they're the important things. Anyway, yeah. So let's get back to that, because what I want to show, more than anything else, was that I have a slightly new layout. And it's not any different, but if I click this button, you'll see that we now have a dark version of the layout. And I'm going to use that because I find the light version, the bright blue borders are a little bit distracting personally. Yeah, so I made a sort of a nighttime version of the current layout, which I actually prefer a little bit. I think using white lines actually looks a little bit nicer around the edges. I could have done that with the other layout anyway, but I think this just looks a little bit nicer. Overall, I made a darker blue than any of the blues that I use on the other one, just for clarity's sake, but I've kept my my nifty little hexagonal motif going there, so that's what we're going to run with tonight. Feel free to let me know what you think of it, and how you feel about it, but personally I prefer it. Yeah, anyway, how are we doing anyway? So, that's the save I was playing earlier today. I got everyone to level 7, and yeah, a couple of hours. We're going to load this save here, which is not almost, but not quite in the same spot, even though it's got less played time. I just spent a fair bit of time. What was I doing? I spent a fair bit of time looking at. I've forgotten what I was going to say. Oh, that's right. I spent a little bit more time just exploring the world in that first playthrough. So I got to the first dungeon a bit later, and since then I've actually done a sort of mini side dungeon, which we will get to. In this playthrough, however, we've just left the Iron Outpost, and we've got a few things to do right now. The most important thing is we need to make our way back to town, so we'll do that at the moment. There's a fight. You have to have a fight before we get there, though. We'll have this battle. This guy shouldn't be too tough, although notice that these brawler guys are now out in the world too. Yeah, we're going to have to wait for this to load, apparently. This was actually where I was when I first had a fight that had multiple waves as well. Wow, this is a long battle load. It's possible because it's come out of dungeon, it hasn't loaded in the battle scenes yet, so I've never seen it take this long to load a battle though. It's kind of one of the more problematic aspects of the Switch version is that it does have these load times. But yeah, we'll see how we go with this. Okay, let's get Sting up. So level 7 gave these characters some interesting abilities. Level 6 also has given them some interesting abilities. I don't think we looked at it last night, and I'll do it after this fight, because we actually have something really new. Ooh, that was a lot. I think I'll just get some overcharge happening at the moment. Ooh, that was crit too, so that's fine. And he could burst, or I could get him to Nature's Boon everyone, which we will do. It'll cost him no mana. Also, I noticed when I was talking about overcharge adding to mana last night, what I didn't notice, and I have now, is if you look at the mana numbers, they're actually over the mana maximums because the overcharge contributes extra mana. So that's really cool. I'll just punch him again. Jeez, that was the second crit in a row. He's gonna die on this hit, so... Oh, we conserved all that mana. So that's really cool. Yeah. So, we got a little bit of loot. But there was something I didn't do last night because I forgot about it. But we do have a new thing that we've added, which is perks. So, the perks system. Let's talk about perks. The way this works, you have a certain number of points, and you can allot them to your perk abilities. And each character seems to have two categories of perk. So you have artillery or nature, depending, I guess, how you want to spec them. And it looks like you've got a mastery gauge there, which goes up, and presumably based on the amount of points you have in a particular mastery, you'll gain the bonuses that are specified there. So I am going to... just wondering what the best option is here. I was thinking healing power rank 1 increases healing power, and you see that used 2 and using 2 of 6 points. Now, the number of points, the maximum number of points goes up as you level 2. When I got to level 7, it went up by 2 points, so the characters have 8. I'll give him preemptive healing. And these can be changed at any time too, so there's no cost. Like, I just take that off and swap it around. You can mix and match from the different ones as well. Ones that you can't equip, obviously, are sort of marked out, but in general, everything just kind of works. So let's have a look at Gully. She has Avenger, which is sort of an ability for damage. And she has Guardian, which is a more tanky building. So if we're going to go make her into a tank, we probably want Guardian. So we might want Stamina Up or Embolden, or Critical Defense. Defend 2, which using Defend using her defend ability reduces damage, increases evade chance, armor up, increases physical defense. So I'm actually going to go with these two for her at the moment. And like I said, this can be changed at any time. If it's not working out, you can just change it. So he's a swordsman. He also has Wanderer abilities. And the Wanderers are really, really cool. My favourite thing with regards to the Wanderers is that he gets access to Sturdy, which increases his stamina. He gets Conserve Energy, which allows him to carry Overcharge between battles, which is quite strong. Haste Up, but then he's got Swordsman as well. So he has Crit Chance, Second Wind, which is an automatic heal at the end of combat, AP Up, Warblade 2, which increases the Warblade ability. We're going to grab that for him because Warblade 2 is really strong, because he can use 60 points for that. And Start Strong gives him... Actually, you know what? I'm going to get Start Strong and Second Wind for him. And yeah, so that's how that all works. So the perks seem really cool. They're a really good way of customizing character. They're basically like talents from other popular MMO titles. Yeah, that's primarily what they are, but they work really well so far. Anyway, let's get back to the blacksmith. Have a chat with him.
What do you need?
Oh, and we can upgrade him now, and we should definitely spend the money on that. So upgrade my forge and I'll send you the finest weapons and armor in the land. Upgrade the blacksmith? Yeah. Won't regret this. If only everyone appreciated blacksmithing as much as you, the world would be a better place. So now he can carry more stuff. So if we go to his wares, it's not super obvious at the moment what he's got. But this is an upgrade over what he had previously. And he does have this basic blacksmithing book. So remember when we were in the dungeon last night, we came across a blacksmithing table. If I had bought this book then, and I'm going to buy it right now, if I bought this book then, I would have known what to do with that. So yeah, some of these are actually upgrades. Braces of shielding, they're not big upgrades. I'm sort of loath to buy vendor equipment in this game. I'm always am anyway. World of Warcraft has severely sort of trained me not to buy vendor gear, but there are some games where it's worth it.
Such a treat.
Anyway, we're gonna get into this conversation.
This insignia was dropped by a fleeing bandit. Is it familiar?
Yes, sir. From the Iron Outpost. Not the military mark. I can't make heads or tails of it, but Quo might. He's a strange one, to be sure. Most likely to know of anyone, that's said.
He hasn't had much interest in speaking with us thus far.
It may as be, but now you've got something interesting to discuss.
Yes, we do.
What could go wrong?
Interrupted my work.
Okay. And the other thing I haven't figured out yet is what's safe to sell and what isn't. So when the time comes, we'll work that out as well. I have a sneak suspicion that there's stuff here that's probably just we could get rid of, but everything seems really important at the moment. So yeah, let's go talk to Quall.
Close the door. Why, hello. Have you brought me something interesting?
While at the Iron Outpost, we witnessed bandits pulling a sword from a pile of armor. That pile of armor then promptly came to life and tried to kill us.
Ah, yes. Quite fascinating what an artifact can do, especially to other artifacts.
What do you mean, other artifacts?
That was no ordinary set of armor you battled. It was an ancient artifact, once worn by a lieutenant, cursed with power by Varys himself.
Who is Varys?
Just your run-of-the-mill archmage turned crazed Imperial, infused with the power of a blood demon, long since dead, or at least disappeared.
Run that by us again?
I'm no historian. Learn more on your own, if you must.
Forget it. The bandits, they may know where our lost friends are. And if they have an artifact, where can we find them?
If they found your friends, they'd be in Junktown.
Where is it?
To the east. Straight east, nearly. Only, there's a small problem.
Other than our friends who are missing? And my patients wearing thin?
A bandit cannon blocks the lone road going east. You'll never get past. If you try, I'll be sure to swing by and collect what's left of you afterwards.
I'm really not very good at controlling my temper.
Now, there is another way. If you can get the blink station working again.
A teleporter of some kind?
Yes, it can teleport you deep into the Rushlands. A dry and rough place. Nasty. Through it, you can approach the cannon from the south and flank the cannon. Once it is disabled, you can access Junktown freely.
The blink station. How do we fix it?
Down the east road, just north of the cannon emplacement, is Banog Cave. Inside is a mana core. Grimbeard has sworn he can repair the blink station if someone were crazy enough to fetch it. You definitely look crazy. Go get it, bring it to him. Maybe he'll be bold enough to fix it for you and blink you down to the Rushlands.
Okay,
This conversation is no longer interesting. However, your interest in alchemy is.
Our what?
Alchemy? Why else would you have gone to the Iron Outpost but to gather all those wonderful alchemy ingredients?
Our lost friends?
My alchemy table is yours to experiment with. Just clean up any messes, of which there will certainly be many. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Okay, so that's Qual. Qual's kind of a dick. Anyway, yeah, and he does have, and I'll just quickly bring this up so you can have a look. So we now have the ability to craft flasks, which will be handy at some point in the future. I'll also actually buy flasks off him too. He has some minor healing flasks. I should probably get a couple of those. I will buy a couple of those because they will be handy. And yeah, these are recipe books that he can buy. So maybe we should grab these two as well. That's 100 and I can afford it, and that's 50 and I can afford it. Okay, so I'll grab those as well. That should give us. It may only show us stuff I have. Okay, yeah, you can see there I don't have anything available. I imagine that to use those books, and this includes the blacksmithing book, I have to find them in the inventory. So where are they? There it is. Use. Yep, we learned it. Okay, cool. Then use that. Okay, so we've learned all those now. Wow, we learned a lot from that book. That was worth it. And this is the basic blacksmithing tome, so we'll use that. And so we've all learned all those things, so that will be useful. Oh, stone cutter. That could be interesting. And yeah, so that's all of that. Now, there is one other place we can go here. We still haven't interacted with Book of Secrets yet, I don't think. I'm deliberately not ripping that sign down in this game because I want to see if it's different to my main game. Okay, so this guy sell artifacts. So remember we killed a couple of things. We got the surveyor and we got a couple other things, and they gave us these artifacts. What we can do is sell these to this guy for his weird currency that only he uses, and then we can buy things from him. So in this case, we've got 11 of them. We can buy a booty blade, which is a significant upgrade. Like 116 better than his current sword, so we might actually invest in that very shortly. But he's also got these incendiary golem plating. We can only get one or the other of these two. Ring of Prosperity, which gives increased gold, which actually so does Booty Blade, which is why I'm probably going to get it instead of that. He also sells a bunch of flasks, Mysterious Path lockboxes, all these things. He sells fishing equipment for some reason, and he sells alternative appearances for everyone. So Brass Garrison, alternative appearance for Garrison. Got Gully Bretto, which makes Gully look, I guess, more like a robot is what I'm guessing there. And Iron Savior, which makes Calibretto look different. So yeah, we got alternate appearances for all of them, and you see there they cost like 100 of that currency. Which is a lot. I'm going to pick up the Booty Blade from him because we haven't got a good upgrade for Garrison in this game, so I'm going to grab that for the moment. I do wonder how easy it is to get everything there, and while we're here, let's equip. Yeah, he's using. Jeez. Yeah, that's quite the upgrade for him. And that's a much cooler looking sword. Now, let's go to the inn. The inn has something for us. Glad to see you around again. I have a proposition for you. The sewers down below have been infested with spiders. There's a sewer below town. Sure is. It's one of the perks of living here. What makes you say it's infested with spiders? Lots of folks have gone down there. They either come back covered in webs or not at all. If you clear it out for me, I'd be real appreciative. We'll see if we have the time. Speak to me again whenever you're ready to venture down there. Okay, so what we will do first is we'll spend the money on a rest. We get a cutscene. Gully. She's asleep. Quiet or you'll wake her. Okay then, let her sleep another hour. We'll train at first light, then head out. You push her too hard. Excuse me? She's a child, not a soldier. She needs rest. How many kids do you know that can shrug off a cannon blast? I know you think the gloves will protect her, and maybe they will once she's mastered them. Until then, she's putting herself and us in danger. I sense escalating hostility in your tone. You saw how she was hunted even before we arrived here. You want to protect her? You can't. Neither can I. The best I can do is teach her what I know, what Aramis knew. I understand, her training is important, but 1 hour. I like saying that. Okay. Let's, enter the... Oh, the rest cost reset back to 7 gold. Neat. Okay. Let's enter the sewers. I didn't know it would do that. So this is not a major dungeon. This is a small area that is full of spiders. So yeah, Harm's Way sewers. Okay, let's gully. I was studying something in here, but it appears they left in a hurry. Down the ladder. Apparently they didn't have the budget for that animation, so they just do a scene transition. Yeah. What is this? A series of complicated pipes work to move the town's water supply. Since you know nothing about plumbing, you decide it's best to leave it alone. Let's open this box. Sewer pump gate key. So I've actually done this area, so I knew to come here first, where when I first did this I didn't come here first. This appears to be a makeshift sleeping area. Why anyone would sleep down here is a mystery. You can hear faint sounds from the tavern through the nearby sewer grate. Doesn't look comfortable at all. You see a human skeleton. There don't appear to be any broken bones or signs of trauma anywhere. He or she may have died from starvation or illness. Ooh. That's all that's there. We mostly came over there for the pump gate key, because we'll need that as we go on. We'll also need to fight some spiders. So, apparently I don't know enough about cave spiders just yet to really do much with them, but we're gonna... Well, we're gonna smash this one in the face, apparently. I'm not gonna waste my burst yet on just one of them, because we're gonna win this battle very easily, especially with that sword. Wow, did you see that damage? It's crazy. Okay, yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. We do good. So yeah. So press on. More spiders. So after we've done this, I actually don't know what's going to be coming next in the game. Seems like we should be able to fairly easily handle everything the game throws at us for the moment, though. Wow. He is just savage right now. So is she, especially now that she's stunned that spider. Now it's sundered, and another jab. Stun immune. Yeah, that's something I noticed actually. Once you stun something, it actually becomes immune to stun for a turn or two. Which is really nifty. Victory! So that was nice and easy. And we got some overkill, and we got lightning fast. I love that you get bonus XP for a bunch of stuff. Because it means that you can really, if you're starting to steamroll enemies, it means you can really build up and get the levels very fast. Now, go around this way. Everything sort of links back here, so it's fine. I'll go around this way and just punch this spider. The good news is that we'll eventually get the ability to, see how much health these things have. It's not a lot. It's about I think it's like 80 something health they have. So yeah. Yeah, that sword, jeez. Garrison's sword made all the difference. So there's something we didn't see last night when we were in the Iron Fort dungeon, which is that there is, when I first went through there on my other playthrough, there was a box, and the box allowed you to put an item in it, and so I put Garrison's sword in it. and then the box promptly disappeared. I'm like, oh, well, that's annoying. I've just lost that sword. But it turns out I hadn't lost the sword. What had happened was it had moved to a different part of the dungeon, and when I pulled the sword back out, it was a better version of the same sword. In fact, its quality had gone from being, I think it was a green sword, to purple, so I'm guessing like uncommon to epic. So that was a really neat thing that happened the other night when I was playing this game. So I'm secretly hoping we encounter another one of those boxes. We didn't get one when I did the Iron Fort last night. And we didn't find the well in the Iron Fort last night either, I don't think. And we've got the well handle, so I do wonder if we should go back there at some point and see if we can't get a version of that that has the well. Just to see what would be down the well. But man, this is a lot easier than it was earlier today when I went through it. Quite steamrolling right now. Which is good. It's what I want. I want to steamroll. So, oh, hang on, there's a lever here. I don't actually know what this lever does. I figured it's probably a good idea to pull it anyway. It doesn't say it does anything. And now we'll go up here. There's a spider there. Yep. So yeah, now we've killed enough cave spiders. You can see we can see how much health they have, and it's 96. I was slightly wrong. Nice. This is working out to be really strong XP right now too. Like relatively, anyway. It's all really good. Anyway, there's a treasure chest up here. We'll grab that. And that gave us a defiled blade splitter. A flask of rejuvenation. So defiled blade splitter is, I imagine, a garrison weapon as well. So we've got booty blade. That is a huge downgrade. And we lose gold finder, but it does have better bonus damage and stamina. And I imagine if we could upgrade that weapon, like make it epic quality or something like that, it would actually be straight up a better sword than booty blade. But I don't know, because it is only level 7. It seems like the level that an item has also changes its quality quite a bit. It's got another one to deal with. That is not exactly tough. But we are going to encounter a slightly tougher variation of these spiders soon. So. Although, with Garrison having that sword, how much tougher are they going to be, actually? Pardon me. There's also this thing where you get this glowing web stuff here, but I haven't figured out what that is, or whether it means anything at this point. Don't make me enjoy this. Oh boy. That was exactly enough to kill him. Gully didn't even fight in that one. Oh, there we go. So you can see here the larger variant, the giant cave spider. So we'll knock the base cave spider out first. And move on to the giant cave spider. But what I might do is get him to sting the giant cave spider, so we can start getting some damage up on it already. And that was a good crit. That was what we wanted to have happen right there. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Okay, that's that spider dealt with. No, I'll just punch it. That was 53 on him. Then there's that bleed. Oh, 35 HP and webbed. I'm gonna get Calibretto actually to, instead of punching, I'm gonna get him to heal, but I have a suspicion this won't go off. In fact, I can make it go off by getting her to defend. And that should... no, not quite. Okay, I can make this go off by getting him to parry. So I'm just prolonging the fight a little bit here, just to get that healed. There we go, that's one. Whoops. I healed the wrong character. Well, there's another way to do this. That was a mistake. Oh, and he got the 30 HP at the end of the battle anyway, I forgot about that. But yeah, he did lose a fair bit of health there. But we got 15 loots out of it. 15 golds out of it. And 4 loots. That's neat. Is it going to be worth... no, yeah, I can... no, don't worry. The main reason for resting it in actually is to reset these, the dungeon abilities. Here we go. This is the big fight with the 3 giant ones. So let's see. Let's take these guys out. Okay. So what are we going to do here? Oh, he's got his health regeneration now anyway. So I could use her burst, shielded assaults, which will actually probably be a good way to open this battle. So we'll use the burst. See, this applies a damage shield to her. So and take a little bit more damage, which is always a good thing. Now I will get him to... no, I'll just get him to punch for the moment. I'll get you to Swift Strike that same spider. Because you Swift Strike for so much damage. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Now I'll get him to... I don't need to heal. She is stunned though. She is quite badly debuffed actually, so I might get him to cleanse her. Okay. And you can finish that top spider off. Now you're webbed. Stunned. Fantastic. Okay. What do we do here? I kind of want to do sting shenanigans, get the old sting up. But I also want to see how much damage Warblade does. That was a lot. That was enough to do an instant kill. Stun immune because he was already stunned. Throw that in so you get the bleed. Her jab. And then he can do his, after this round, he can, oh, well we can just do a gut punch. But what I was going to do was get, now he's going to attack. Oh, that was a lot. But now he can do his Warblade again. It'll just straight kill. Oh, it'll definitely kill now. Yeah, 151 health. Nice, easy. Could have played that a bit more defensively and done a bit more healing, but we won. And everyone got good XP out of it too, which is really good. Always like when you get good health, good health outcomes. I believe the spiders have all been eliminated. Nasty work, but Dogen should be happy. May we please leave? Yeah. Why the hurry, big guy? Don't appreciate the scenery. Yeah. Clear the sewers. Yeah, okay, so we've won. We've cleared the sewers. But there's still a little bit to go. Remember that key? Well, we got the key. If you didn't grab that key, you'd have to go back for it at this point, obviously. And that lets us turn that pump on, which makes well water drinkable. So that's neat. Oops. The fact there's a little charge bar on that is actually moderately annoying because it means that happens. Oh, stonewall plating. Okay, that is a Calibretto upgrade. Maybe. Let's see what it No, that's not what I want that. I think it, yeah, I think that's just a better, loses a little bit of attack power, but I think otherwise it's actually stronger for him, so I'm going to put that on him instead. Doesn't make him look any different, of course, but that's fine. There's no fast travel out of this dungeon, so we just have to walk back, but that's fine, there's no enemies, so it's all good. Everything's fine. And I don't know what that indicates. Oh, and there's, is that an interactable just there that I missed? No. There was that other lever, and again, I don't actually know what that lever does. I just pulled it because it was a lever, and what are you going to do? Not pull a lever? So... But we're done here. Yep. Let's go back to the inn and turn in that quest. Once we've turned that in, we'll actually be heading into parts unknown, for me at least. It'll be part of the game I haven't actually done yet, so that'll be a good big adventure for all of us. So we'll see how we go. These load screens, oh boy, they look good. They are some really nice looking load screens. Let's say, oh, no, head into the inn. No, the inn. You're back, what did you find? A lot of spiders, like you said. We cleared them out, there shouldn't be a problem anymore. That's fine news, fine news. Hey, drinks on me, here you go. Yeah, we got some drinks, so yeah. Those are food items. That's what that was all about. You know what? I'm going to take advantage of the inn's hospitality and stay the night.
Stay a while.
Oh, now it's up to 19 gold. So it was 7 gold before, but now it's back to 19. So I don't know what causes price fluctuations there. Right, kid, get to bed. I know. We wake at dawn, train, blah blah. No training tomorrow. Then can I come with you, patrolling or whatever? No. Please, I can help you, and you need rest. You're tired, and it's going to get us killed. But I'm not tired. I promise I'll try harder. Brito, make sure she stays put. His words may be harsh, but he cares for you a great deal. Yeah, well, it sure doesn't feel that way. Oh, you know. And this is the well that we were talking about. Drink from the well. We feel refreshed. Yay. And this is the mysterious, strange machine. Nothing happens. But I have a suspicion that once we're done with what we're doing at the moment, something will happen to those machines, because I believe that those are the teleport points. This bat is going to have a bad time. Really wish I had better gloves for her. Nice. Nice. Easy victory, and that's getting us closer to that all-important level 7, which would be really handy. Wouldn't mind that level up. So this is, yeah, I've not been into this area yet. This is where I got up to, basically. What was that? Cannon fire. Get back. There is a cannon emplacement on the ridge to the east. We cannot go any further. The risk is too great. Damn. I want to go this way. Oh. Just try and get that slime. We're going to get hit by one of these for sure. Actually, it occurs to me. You can one-shot that bat. Nice. But now we have to deal with the slime. No, we don't, because we're going to kill it too. That's a bunch of XP. Bonus XP. Yay. Gee, buying that sword was worth it. And now we've leveled up. So, unlocked Gaia's Fist, unlocked Guard Punch, unlocked Siphon. These are all abilities. And 2 perk points. So, This is what I meant before. When you level up, you actually increase the amount of perks you can have active. So we can add another 2-point perk to everyone or rearrange everything. So just bring that up and I head down to perks. And what do I want for her? So I can add either of these two. Or what else? What other options do we have? Wrong button. I could add defensive fighter, which increase her evade chance. I'll do that actually with her. Garrison, we can have a crit chance increase. That'd be handy. Sturdy or haste up. I'll give him more health. That's probably the best thing for him right now. And you can have haste. There we go. Okay. Gate. Use the Banal Gate key. Banal Cave. So is this a dungeon? No, this is not a dungeon. Because if it was a dungeon, we would have had that whole thing about it being a dungeon that we did not have. So that's cool. That's very cool. Magic defense will reduce the amount of magical damage taken. Now we are in an exploration area, and that is the way out. So let's go this way. Is there a map here? No. Oh, that looks magical. Okay, this is a big area. I suppose we probably should start off by going to the magic circle area there. The thing I noticed with this game too, it has very aggressive vignetting at the edge of the screen. Jansen's journal. There are claw and bite marks on the cover of this book. Perhaps it was used in self-defense before the author died. A few notable excerpts. Door has been in disrepair for decades, perhaps old as the Iron Outpost. Something odd about the place, as if there were another world beneath this one. Maybe it's my imagination. Runes, something deep. I need something it responds to. The rest of the pages were nibbled and eaten by small animals. Alright. That's probably talking about this. Mysterious obelisk hums with magical energy. It must require something of astonishing power to use correctly. Well, we will be coming back to that. And there's nothing up there. Okay. Oh, no, I have an XP bonus. I think that might have come from the fact I rested at the end. So this is the only real way to go. Oh, there's a treasure chest over there. So we must be able to get down into that lower area there. I'd assume that was a chasm, but where there's treasure chests, there is progress. Here we go. What are you? Lesser mana elemental. You have a lot of health. You should have messed with someone else. Let's start by using her burst. Just, you know, a strong way to open everything. I'll get him to throw down steam. Establish some damage. Get him to throw down... Actually, you know what? I'll get him right now. So, Gaia's Fist is a new attack. And actually, let's not use it yet. In fact, I want to get him to punch. So that he's not going to use his magic. We got that. Oh, that was a decent amount of damage. Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do is... get him to drop Gaia's Fist on this guy. She's going to barrier swing, maybe? Or she could taunt and just be our damage tank for a while. That's not a bad idea, too. And you are going to sting again. Oh, jeez, that's a lot of damage. Bleed that. He's just increased his defense. So now he's got that Guy's Grasp debuff on. So whenever someone hits him, they'll get a heal. Very handy for us, because I'm about to use... Oh, and Siphon, which, yeah, restores health for enemies that are bleeding. We're not going to use that yet. I'll use this, because it's going to be a lot of damage. Yeah, just do it that much. Get that charge. Wow, that was a huge amount of damage. Okay, she's no longer taunting? No, she is still taunting. She could use... Guard Punch. Oh, Guard Punch was her new thing, by the way. So yeah, it lowers her damage. So what you could do is taunt one turn and then Guard Punch the next turn to get the damage reduction as well. So I may as well go use that. Yeah, it's alright. So now she's got some defense. He can use... The guy's fist debuff still on. This guy's dead soon, so we'll just get him to gut punch. We've won. Yeah, Swift's right, just do it. There we go. Victory. Not impressed. That was a non-threatening enemy. Vibrant Mana Core. Nice. Don't know what that does, but we'll find out soon enough.
A mana elemental. That is quite unusual.
It is unusual, isn't it?
Something on this island is stirring up trouble. Forget the blacksmith. Let's try dropping the mana core into the blink station ourselves. The less we need the townsfolk, the better.
An interesting thought. I agree. The station was in the southeast corner of town, near the lake.
Let's go.
Oh, so that's what that was. That's what we came here for, of course. How do we get that chest? Oh, wrong one. No. I suppose it is possible we'll be coming back here again. In which case we'll be finding a different way to that chest, maybe. Doesn't appear to be a hidden secret path. No. Yeah, so that chest is a little bit mysterious there. What's down here? Is this... Oh, this is just where we came in, isn't it? Yeah. Fair enough. Well, it's where we need to go back anyway, so... We shall do that. Shall load back in. This loading screen art confuses the hell out of me, because the perspective just looks slightly wrong. Like where the stairs are there that Garrison's standing on just doesn't seem to quite match up to me when I look at this. I mean, it's probably all fine. It just... When I first saw it, it looked really confusing. It looks like a map. I mean, that's not to say it looks bad. It looks fine. It looks like a map. Okay, let's go back. Hopefully we don't get cannoned. Oh. We're not going that way. We are going this way. Insert the Radiant Mana Core. The Blink Station powers to life. Insert the Mana Core in Time's Way Blink Station. Now we have access to the other Blink Stations. So, Ironwood, which is that one. Tolkus area, which I think is that, yeah, next to that arena there. The Tolkus arena that we haven't been to yet. And the Rushlands Blink Station. Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of people we haven't been to yet, I just want to see if our Beastmaster has anything else to say. See, you've survived your trip to the Iron Outpost. You turned out to be as capable as I hoped. Let no part of the hunt go to waste. You can use materials you find from various beasts to craft various things. I've been out hunting too. Have a look at my shop to see what I've captured for the day. May be that you have a use for something I've found.
Hello.
I can tell this is going to waste my time. So we can't, I don't think we can train yet. Yeah.
Welcome.
And we can't do hunts yet.
Hello.
We can chat, but I think it's, yeah.
Sun on the blade.
Main thing we can do is buy things off her, and she sells basically crafting materials. So that's basically all she sells.
You're alive.
So if we need to craft stuff,
Stay at the ready.
she's got our backs on that front, as it were. Okay, now that we've done that though, we can use our blink station to go, because we need to go to the Rushlands. Now we are in the Rushlands. With that yellow slime icon. Oh, look at this! Look at this new battle arena. Calculated your chance of victory. They are slim. And look at the... So, there is a... Oh, I didn't even see the yellow cave slime up there. And cave spiders we already know how to deal with, but the other two are new to us. Could just taunt for the moment. Do that. You can sting. Sting slime. And that's casting evade up. Nice. You could drop nature's boon already. Get those sweet heal on damages. Oh, that was a lot of incoming. It also was a lot of overcharge, and now she can do guard punch. She will do, hopefully, and kill that cave slime. In fact, she's not going to do it on the cave slime, because he's going to kill that cave slime right now. So she's going to do it on that. And again, I really like that. That's something all RPGs do, but it's nice when you see it in action, where a character will redirect to the next target when they've... when their target they were initially set to attack dies, so it's always good to do that. Sting the bat. Well, haven't got wild. Oh, I know what wildfire does here. That's his old ability. Yeah. He has had that for a while. I'm just like, I haven't seen that ability. Then I remembered why. I'm gonna get him to heal Gully just quickly. So that's the bat dealt with. And I imagine if I drop Warblade on this spider, it is going to die in a single hit. But Gully's going to jab it first as well. I could have actually got Gully to just defend there. And then I would have been able to get the one-shot bonus instead of that. So, also I'll just bump my desk there. I'm sure that came through on the mic. Alright. Sorry about that. Okay, 192 XP again. All good. There's a load. Dead Lycelots, careful. Taking arcane energies in the vicinity. That's probably what killed these Lycelots. They're all surrounding that tent over there. Maybe someone needs our help. Come on, let's go. Hello, is anyone there? Oh, look at this character. Look at this night elf. Visitors out here, where'd you come from? My, where are my manners? I'm Mercury, the Enchantress. Mzzt. Greetings, may I inquire as to what you are doing out here? I was collecting materials in the Path of Fangs up north. It's not as friendly as I remember. I had planned to use the West Bridge, but something destroyed it after I crossed, and the Blink Station, well, that's been dead for years. We were able to repair it. Really? Well, aren't we the resourceful bunch? Did you kill the Lycelots nearby? They got a little too curious if they're in good. I gave them plenty of warning, of course. Oh, I bet she's the one that occupies the Enchantress, the unoccupied enchanting building in Harm's Way. They got a little too curious, they're in good. I gave them plenty of warning, of course. They're awfully ferocious. How'd you manage that? I have my secrets, just as you do. Still, I'd be stuck here if it weren't for you. Allow me to teach you some basic enchantments as repayment for your kindness. Come see me in Harm's Way sometime. I have more tricks up my sleeve. Okay. So, that's the Enchantress, and that's where I'm going to find out the difference between that and that. Now, there is this item over here. I think, yeah, let's just head back to Harm's Way and see if she's there already. It's not like it's going to take too long to do that. So I'm going to guess that Harm's Way is going to be the main town for the whole game. See if it's here.
Why, it's you.
Oh, that's her voice. Okay. I'm not doing that voice. Thanks again for your help at the Rushlands. You had things under control. Yes, but it could have been a much longer walk back. If you like those recipes I gave you, you should check back time to time. I'll have new things to teach. We will.
Hey there.
What do you sell?
My shop is yours.
Nice.
Greetings. Anytime.
Okay, so she gave us some. She gave us that. What else we've got here? We've got a vibrant mana core. Is that just permanently in our inventory now? Okay. So the inventory does sort like this as well if you wanted to. Just by default, it sorts the other way. Oh, hey, we've got a couple of things here. I haven't used. Oh, so this will give me an extra perk point to someone. I'm not going to use that just yet because we get 2 perk points and all perks cost 2 points. So I feel like that's just going to make the perk, like it's not going to be useful because there's no 1-point perks yet. If we start getting 1-point perks, that'll be something we'll think about. I did use this, didn't I? No, I had not used that. Oh, we've used it now. And this is the enchanting book. So we've learned recipes Fortress and Firebrand. Okay, so if I go back to her now...
Hey there. I offer knowledge. Why, bye.
So, how do we use those? Are they... Interesting. Oh, and we get swappable bursts too. I hadn't noticed that, but obviously, yeah, we get swappable bursts. And so I'm just noticing here, so there are, let's see, 4 actions that we get, and the 4th one looks at level 15, but then there's a bunch of abilities that we get, level 23, so it gives you an idea of how quickly the leveling is going to go, I imagine. What I don't fully know yet is if these are the only 3 characters in our party for the whole game, or if we're going to get more characters as time goes on. Yeah, let's head back to the Rushlands, because we actually had a thing to do here, didn't we? We had a lot of things to do here. We may as well do a bit of exploring, and that way we can get some levels and do some other stuff. So we got a cave spider. You're dead. You're not going to be a problem. I really want better weapons for her and for Calibrator now as well. Yep, you're doomed. You're done. And weapon upgrades are significant in this game too. Ruffle scraps, nice. That's a non-crossable bridge, and this is just a area that loops around. So this looks like a new enemy that we haven't seen yet. That is a new enemy that we haven't seen yet. That is a Lysolot tracker, so we'll have to keep an eye out for that. What do I want to do? I will use her burst to give everyone some damage shield. I think you get good close-ups of the 3D models there. Marked Sunder. Okay. Get you to... Well, the bat's not going to be a huge problem. I'll get Calibrato to deal with the bat right now. And Gully can also deal with the bat. She will... Oh, hang on, no, we're back with you. You can Nature's Boon everyone, actually. Now, Gully can... Guard Punch the bat. And you can Sting the Lysolot again. Maybe get him to Sting the bat, so... Yeah, I'll get him to Sting the bat, because then we can use one of his other abilities, which is really neat. So that's healing on damage. That's a dead bat, so that's not gonna work. That bleeding. Oh. There's a lot of damage. Good thing she had that shield. You got... well, you've got Siphon, but I was going to use that before. I don't need to use that. What we can use instead... I haven't even used Rage Wave, but there hasn't been a lot of reason to be honest, so... But yeah. No, you're gonna cop a big one, actually. Gut punch. I'll just get you jump. Oh, that was enough damage. Not enough to overkill, but enough. That was really good. That went really well. Find wool. The main reason I came down here was because this looked to me like it was a... What the hell? I didn't even see what happened there. I saw something moving, but I wasn't focused on that part of the screen. This seems like we've just walked into a... ship battle? We're on a ship? Sky Lieutenant, Shaman, Wild Gunner, and Bandit Brawler. So we're probably going to deal with the Wild Gunner and the Bandit Brawler first. We're also going to... Let's try to begin with a Nature's Boon, actually. Yeah, that's why we're going to do Nature's Boon. Swift Strike on that. Let's start getting that thing dead. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Is she going to burst? She's going to burst, yeah. Can I skip this cutscene? No, but it doesn't go for that long, so that's fine. Heal on damage, nice. So, oh, excellent, excellent. That's what we wanted. Maybe getting her to taunt is not a bad idea. So we'll do that, and then we will get him to Swift Strike that. See if we can't kill it. Nope. Nice. The Gut Punch should finish that off enough that we don't have to worry about it. And then we can deal with the Brawler. He just got himself a damage shield and some HP regen, so that's fine. We'll sort that out later. She now has... Guard Punch, and she will use it on... He can sting the Brawler. Next turn we will use his big attack. Give her on Gully's health there. She's going to be fine for the moment, I hope. Or maybe I should just throw down... No, she should be fine. Let's just get him to do a Gut Punch. A little bit of damage, a little bit of sunder. And her defense goes up now anyway, so... Which is a good thing, because that was a lot of damage. Okay, he can get... not Warblade. Yeah, no Warblade, yeah. Now might not be a bad idea to throw down a... Oh, actually, we'll throw down another Nature's Boon, because it just wore off. Jab? Or... Scatter Shot? No. Barrier Swing, maybe. Yeah, Barrier Swing. Get that on him. Ow. Okay. That came up. This turn... Oh! Okay. She needs a healing wave. You need a stink. Now you're bleeding. Nice. You actually might need... In fact, I'll get you to burst again. Everyone's got a damage shield. And you've got a nice big heal, and you're just recovering 60 health every turn, which is not great. Let's see. Don't want to use Warblade. I want to Sting again. That's just constant damage. I want her to taunt again. But I just want to jab. Start spreading some of that damage around. No, I think taunting is actually going to be useful here. We just need to use Calibretto here to heal her up all the time, so that's important. Okay, and now we need to do Sting again. That was a lot of damage on that bleed, and he's got regen up again though. Okay, Guard Punch, nice. Just do that right now and get her defense up. So she'll take a lot more damage. You can... Guy's Fist him. Nice, nice. Okay, do I want more bleed damage on him, or do I want to Warblade on this turn? I think Warblading might be a bad option. Oh, I'll need a heal next turn. In fact, she might need a heal now. I'm going to use a healing flask on her right now. Okay, there we go. That was decent damage. He's not bleeding anymore though. He just keeps doing that. She'll need a heal again. Get her to taunt again. Oh. A heal. Oh, that was a B heal. So that Sting happening. She doesn't need to jab. She can actually do... I've got her burst up again, actually, if I want. I don't want to do Guard Punch. I will do Barrier Swing? No, Quake Fist. I'll just hit him for a big number. Meanwhile, you can... He's got that HP regen. You can burst. This might be a lot of damage, actually. Because it's going to add that... Oh, geez, that was 125 damage. That was strong. And he's got a big bleed on him now, too. So. Okay, yeah, I'll get you to... Actually, no, I'll just get you to Gut Punch again. That way it's not going to cost me any mana for the next next attack. Now, you can Warblade. Yeah, you can definitely Warblade. She's got a lot of stuff. She could Guard Punch. Yeah, Guard Punch seems good. Oh, 2 hits. He's nearly done now anyway. So. In fact, he is done. Excellent. Excellent. We did it. We did indeed do it. That was a decent amount of XP. Really strong, solid fight. Salvage Tank Treads, Sky Pirate Lieutenant's Crest, and Ruffled Scraps. Neat. So we're going to find out a little bit more about what was going on just there, or is that all we see? What we see? Ooh, some flint. I'm guessing that random Sky Pirate attacks are a thing that are going to happen now. That's neat. A single slime. This shouldn't be too hard to deal with. Yep, that was easy.
Yeah!
3 XP. Good, easy, free XP. Okay. So there's a lot here. Oh, there's that up there. We should go up there on it. Have a look at what that is. We've got a bat. Gonna be a dead bat very shortly. So. Oh, geez, that was almost all its health. That was almost all the rest of its health. Nice. These little regenerative things that we've got going on are really neat. They'll add up over time. Like they're not gonna get you out of a tough battle, but they're just gonna give you that health top off at the end of things. So that's really handy. The veil, okay, that's where we're gonna be. Another bat and another spider. Spiders are easy, so we'll just be fussed about the spider. And what's the back gonna do? It's gonna up its evade, so I'm too scared about it. Oh, well. Of course that was gonna happen. Okay. Maybe we need to Warblade it. Throw down that slightly more accurate attack. Yep. Yep, that's all we need to do. And we got the one hit wonder bonus, so that's fine. Good hits. That bat was slightly annoying, actually, that evade up. Wow. Now, where are we? Okay, so that's a bridge that we can check the gate. Alright, okay, well that was easy. I imagine we can only do that from this side though. Where does that bridge lead? I'm curious, because this is a green slime. We will very, very easily destroy. Like, very easily destroy. Five XP. Wow. We didn't even get an XP bonus. The one hit wonder. Oh man. That's how sad those things have become. Yeah, where are we if we go here? Forest Vale. Oh, so this is this bridge just south of Harm's Way that we never got to on our map because we didn't go south, but that's what we would have seen if we had have. So this is the south of the Vale. Yeah, let's head back to this way. We're actually exploring at the moment. Go up here because I did see. Oh no, the item's over there. Oh, we've got some spiders to kill, so it's all good. Oh, we're just going to be punching a lot of spiders actually in this episode, or slicing them up with our big scary sword. Yep, you're done. Why does she take damage when that happens? Victory!
Yes!
No, I'm pretty okay with the XP incrementing the way it does. Like, you do a lot of fights for fairly small, but the leveling up, I suppose the best way to say it is the leveling up feels really meaningful most of the time, so pretty okay with the way it's playing out at the moment. Let's go here, because there's a thing there that I want to see. That is... It's just a cave. Sometimes it's just a cave slime. Sometimes you just crit it for 49 damage. Sometimes it somehow gets the next turn. It's done. Overkilled. Nice. Big overkills. Good big overkills. Okay, so let's find out what that thing is on the path there. Where is it? There it is. We will regenerate health in combat. That's handy. Minus camp. Well, it's tent. Let's have a look here. Tent is eerily quiet. A scrap of paper is pinned to the flap reading, "Gone mining." Tent is empty. That's it. We'll fight this guy, and I want to go down there because there's an item there that... Did I came up that path though, didn't I? I might have missed that item. Okay, so it started casting. Just give me a moment. Okay, cool. I got a report that we were short on sound, but it's back now, so I'd rather not be short on sound. Let's go this way. No, we didn't go along this path because we went around that lower path there. So we missed that. I have a lot of these flints. Oh, hi there, Leatherwing Bat. Haven't seen one of you in a little while. Love to see your health, actually. Not that it matters, because I can knock you out in, like, a single round, but... You know, I'd still like to see it, I guess. Blade Leaf, yay. What's this mysterious thing that we can see up here? Is this another Path of Fangs? That's a dungeon. Let's not go there yet. I don't want to involve myself in a dungeon right now. That is a ring. What was that ring got for it? Rael's ring. Slender and elegant in its design, imbued with protective magic. So it is physical defense, reduces attack power, but gives us more defense and magic. Seems like it's perfect for her. Yeah. That's handy. Is that better for him? No, not really. Not for Calibretto. It's kind of a side grade for both of them, really. I don't want to go through there yet. I think I'm going to very actively avoid doing dungeons for the moment. That dungeon will be a tomorrow night thing. But we are going to go into this battle and see what's up here. Hello, you're new. You're a Lysolot War Brute. So, let's gut punch you. You have a lot of health, but probably not as much as the thing. I'm going to sting you so that we get some blood happening. We're going to jab. Yeah, jab. So this guy takes a bit of damage. Pain. Whoa! That massively buffed his attack too. You know what would be really nice if Calibretto had an ability that was basically, I'm just going to do this, but if Calibretto had an ability that was basically, what was I going to say? If one of his abilities was, oh jeez, I forgot what it was. No, I can't remember it at all. Oh, that's right, to cleanse buffs off enemies. That'd be really handy. Give this another sting. Stack that blood. Abilities. Oh, I forgot I had the oh well. Into gut punch. It's mine. Fight. Yeah. Oh, well there you go. Only because it was a crit though. Spent a little bit longer thinking about that fight than I should have. Ah well. Oh well. Common parts, ruffle, scraps. Nice. Nice, nice. Yeah, good to hear the sounds are all good. This is the Gold River Ruins. Also, what's this over here? There's a fight over here. That's a mine. You're another Lysolot Warbreed. Great, fantastic. Yeah, throw down that punch. Yeah, I'll get you to taunt actually. And you can... Actually, you can burst. Let's just burst this guy. His burst looked cool. That was a lot of damage. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Okay, that was a lot more damage, but I think we're done here. Yep, easy. Using burst made that fight a lot easier than it would have been otherwise. Okay, neat, neat. Pretty close to another level actually too, so... I'm pretty okay with being that close to another level. That's the Balefire Cavern. Now, did we not have a reason to go to the Balefire Cavern? Were we not given a... Oh, this is where all the crafting information goes. Right. Okay, I was wondering about that. I hadn't paid enough attention to what was going on my menu screen, so everything you can craft just shows up here. Fantastic. Okay, back out. No, I didn't want to back out of that. I wanted to go and have a look at here, so... oh, okay, I can just do that, and it flips between primary and secondary objectives. So, we've got two places we can have a look here. We've got the Gold River Ruins. Check the gate. We need a key. Okay, well, I suppose the next thing to do is to have a look into that Balefire Cavern. See if there's anything we can do in here right now. It's quite possible we can't do anything in here. But either way, this loading screen, I love this loading screen, it looks so good. Just the colour and the detail and everything looks fantastic. So this is an exploration area, yep. I am going to immediately just get everyone healed up. It's very possible we can't do anything in here just yet. I do have a fair number of flints, but do I have that many flints? Where are my flints? That's, you're not flint, you're... I think they're in the consumables? Crafting or quest items, no? So I have 9 flints. We've lit one. How many are there around here? Because that will determine whether this is possible. There's 1, 2, 3. So I have 9. 4, 5. There's way more than 9 here. 6. 7 and 8. 9. 10. 11. So we're 2 short. Nothing happens. Oh, okay, nothing happens going to that portal. So we need 2 more flints to light all of these. I hear the sound of enemies. What are you? Ruins at the base of this statue give the following inscription. In the heart of the mountain, the spark that made the world shall light the mighty forge. Bend fire, bend steel, bend the ties that bind mortal to magic. Forge the tools of peace, forge the tools of death. Let the tools of men bring them their fate. Right, well. Okay, what's this? Fires Fire Lord's Ember. There's a lot going on in here. There is a lot going on in this cavern. So we need 2... I think I need 11, so we need 2 more flints. We might be able to get just from going around the enemies outside, but then the question becomes, what happens after that? I mean, obviously we go onto that platform now. Do a thing, but we just need those 2 extra flints. I'm gonna back out of here for now, but there's a lot going on there. This is a place, and that portal makes me think that there's something important going through. There's a lot going on here in this cavern. I don't really know what to do actually with that. And we need a key for that other thing. I'm gonna go down here just briefly and see if anything's changed. I imagine that we would know. He continues to have gone mine and let's head back to town, maybe? Doing this means we're going to fight this guy. Not that this will be much of a challenge, I imagine. Yeah, these guys are doomed. One hit wonders, nice. We're gonna get so little experience for this fight though. Like it'll barely count, yeah, 12 XP. So that's interesting actually, you get less XP for fighting enemies that are... They're not... What level are those guys? They're level 3s, okay, yeah. Okay, so there's nothing new in town. What I was wondering, actually was... Blacksmith.
Come on in.
Does the blacksmith sell flints? No, it's probably too much to ask. Doesn't seem to be a general goods vendor.
There's work to do.
Anywhere?
Don't get killed.
So if we want those flints, we are probably going to have to farm. Also going to go here and pick up loot. There's an area down to the south that we don't want to go to yet, but there were still some enemies around here that we'd missed. Is this enemy here? If he doesn't drop a flint, let's see what we have to do. Okay, 2 cave slimes and a thing now. Okay, that's a great way to start this fight. Fantastic. Deal with that first. taunt. Finish the bat off. Oh, I didn't quite kill it. Damn. Oh, that's really annoying too now because it's evading. No, what I want is Nature's Boon. Yep. Okay, now I want her to jab the bat. And I want the jab to not miss, because now the bat's annoying. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Still. Wow. Calibretto took forever to get that out. Ugh. Please just kill the bat. Yay. And we unlocked a beast perk. Beast Hunter. Neat. I'll look up what that is in a moment. And you're about to be dead. Also, now we know that that has 79. Ow. And you're done. Oh, that noise they make when they die. So, can we get a flint out of this fight? Let's see. You get 70. Oh, we're so close to leveling up. We did not get a flint. Narrator, they did not get a flint. Was that there before and I just missed it? No, I think those kind of respawn on the map after a while. So we've effectively explored all of the Rushlands, and yeah, we don't want to keep going that way because that's a big dungeon that we don't want to do. I want my 2 more flints. Head this way, just briefly. So we can see in this southern area here. We're not going to get a lot of XP for this, so... That's interesting, she actually called out an ability she had ready then. That's really neat. Yeah! What I want to do, there's an area south of here, there's like a bridge and an area you can cross into. I was secretly hoping when we went in there, we might find some moderately good enemies. Or at least some flints. Well, you're not a good enemy. You're definitely not a good enemy. You're a dead enemy. Overkill, bonus XP. Oh, that level. As I've gone back to a low level area, it's just going to take forever to get these like 10 experience. Still, we'll get there. Where are we? So there's a gate here that we can't do anything with just yet. No, I'll just... Oh, that was nice. Yeah, get that one out of the way first. And I might... No, we'll just do this. It was just straight up kill that guy, so... Yep, sure, just hit for 20 damage, that's fine. Actually, that is moderately not fine, so I'll just throw a heal on her. We've course, that heal's never going to fire. Oh well. This Calibretto's never going to get his turn because we just won the fight. What can you do? What can you do? But everyone did level up finally. Got 2 perk points, and that's all we got from this level. Seeing as we have extra perk points. Oh, there's a camp down there. That might be worth having a look at. Seeing as we've got extra perk point, let's deal with our perks right now. So you've got 2 points remaining. You can have one of these two. We still don't know exactly what unlocks the rest of these perks, but I imagine leveling up will do it. You can't actually have anything else in here because there's not enough points. So we can get. I'll use that actually. That seemed really good. Garrison can have. What can you have with your extra points? Either have crit chance up or. Stop. Haste actually seems like a slightly better option. And Calibretto, what can you have? So again, you can't really have much more there, so I will give you more health. Solves all those problems. Come down here and have a look at this camp. Good hits. Ah. That wouldn't happen though. Kind of waste to use that, but oh well. Oh no, don't up your haste. Let's fight the bat that upped its haste. Even though the other bat still goes first. It's fine. Everything's dead now anyway. Easy game. Easy game. So I wonder where we get these last 2 flints from then. They're not dropping off enemies, and now that I think about it, I think we picked them up from somewhere else too. So just go here. What's here? Strange campsite. Investigate this weird campsite. So what's in this strange campsite, I wonder? Oh, that's a loading screen. Oh, that's a good one. I haven't seen this one before. Someone tell me, hey, it loaded like 3 times so far tonight, you just haven't seen it. I'm like, yeah, no, well. Didn't we go here before? Did I come here on my other game? I might have come here on my other game. Hey, this is this place. We've been here before. We already looted everything here. Yeah, okay, so nothing there. That's right, because this is where you have to go to get the thing at the start, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. I'd forgotten all about that. Okay, well that was a complete waste of time. Let's... Oh. Where am I going to get those other 2 flints from? We're not starting the dungeon because it's just way too late in the night to do a full dungeon right now. That'll be probably tomorrow night when we do more of this, so... I'm just gonna like go to a couple of places that I haven't been to yet, and I'm sort of like, well, where are these places? I'll be like, that's a place, that's a good place. For instance, we've got this area here that we clearly can't go to yet. Moore's Gate. The woods look beyond dark. The woods beyond look dark, yeah. That's a place. There's also this place here, which is the southern gate. We can approach this one and it will actually load us into an area. I don't think there's much we can do here yet. And we get this cool load screen again. So there we go. there's me being completely wrong about never having seen it before, proven in like less than 5 minutes. So that's neat. Okay, so this is the southern gate, and yeah, it's an area we can explore. It's quite rainy, but this happens. This gate is pretty big. What are they trying to keep out or in? Either way, I doubt we're getting it open. At least not yet. Yeah, you may be right. Yeah, that's basically all you can really do here. We can't go down, I think. We can go around here, but there's... Oh no, there is stuff we can do. So we can explore a little bit and just loot stuff that's around here. That's kind of all we can do. We can't go beyond that gate, though. So, you know, there's been a few areas that have been very clearly locked off. Oh. Okay. You throw the coins down the well and hear a big splash. Then, from deep down below, a voice bellows at you. Coins down a well? Seriously, do you believe in fairy tales, too? If you really want to give something meaningful, try upping the ante. 500 gold. No. That's a side quest. Also, I apparently don't have more than 500 gold. Which gold do I have right now? How will I find that out? There we go, I've got 305. I had 405 gold and I just wasted 100 of it. This game doesn't give you a lot of gold very quickly. Okay, that's 8 more gold. Is that a staircase we can go up? Yeah, it is. Oh, that was the staircase I went down before and I couldn't do anything. Is that everything that's here for now? Or any other... Oh, that's not a place. No, it doesn't look like there's much else to do here right now. I wonder if throwing money down the well is how you unlock the well. How you unlock the gate. Maybe this whole area is just completely optional. Yeah, so there is nothing else we can do here right now. Okay, let's back out of this. I bet that rain effect is making the video look fantastic on Twitch. So let's leave that area alone. This is another loading screen I really like the look of. Again, just the colours and everything. It's weird, the ones that have more sort of blue-purple hues are the ones I tend to go for. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I'm curious about that Beastmaster too. Let's head and see that this path here is linked to from there. So that's what's really interesting about that, is you can't go any further that direction. That path there is linked to from it. So I'm all out of flint. The possibility, or the apparent possibility of finding more flint. Can't unlock that, and I don't want to start the dungeon. What I might do is just light everything else. I imagine everything stays lit once you've lit it. And we just have to find those last... I think we need 2 more flints than there were. So yeah, we'll go in here, we'll light everything, and then we'll probably actually call it for the evening now. Just because I think that's a good place to stop. If I don't stop soon, I will play too much later in the evening than I would like. And that's no good for anyone. Okay, so that's that one done. I'm just going to light all these torches. Till we can't light anymore. One thing I'd really have liked to have found actually in all of this is a weapons upgrade for Gully. Haven't seemed to come across yet. Okay, I don't have... yeah, so those are the two I'm missing. Everything did relight, so that's cool. But yeah, I think we're gonna leave it here for tonight. It's kind of a nothing sort of way to end it, I know, but I want to hold off on doing the big dungeon over there until tomorrow, and I want to see about finding more flint, and I'll do that in my other game. I'll play through up to where we're at when I find time. Hopefully I'll find time tomorrow to play through where we're at and see if I can discover where that flint is. It could just be that it's random, we just didn't get a drop, but I'll find out. But yeah, otherwise that's going to be the stream for tonight. So just let this load back in. And yeah, so I'll leave it there. Oh, libretto's... oh no, it's just standing there. I'm going to leave it there. So I will save and quit to menu. And that's one really neat thing about this, is that it just saves anywhere. It seems to just aggressively auto-save as well. So well, I haven't actually died yet, so I had to reload. So I don't know how that works, but otherwise everything seems pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, that's Battle Chase for tonight. I am going to keep going with this during this week, and probably until we beat the game. So this is going to be a full LP for the next... I don't know how long this game actually is. I suspect maybe 15 to 20 hours, but that's just a guess. I'm not 100% sure about that. But yeah, that's going to be it for tonight. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow night.